like middlemen.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Nets. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for the Nets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they got Wright, and it's Kerr in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Hicks, and it's Fields in at the 4-man position. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. In your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Kerr against Graham. There's the screen. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Pass to Hicks. And Fields kicks to McNeil. Shot clock at 6. And here is Graham. And it's blocked. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The rebound by Caver.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's the pick. Here's the drive. Outside for Thornton. Three-pointer, Graham. That one doesn't drop.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the paint, here's Wright. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Graham. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Graham against Kerr. Pass to Caver. Back to Kerr. Shoots over Graham. Kerr can't hit. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor. But they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here is Carney. Right outside. Kerr outside. There's Caver, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to McNeil. Three-pointer. The rebound by Caver. Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kerr outside. Wright with a screen on Graham. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here is Kerr. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Wright. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Graham. 6 points for him. And Thornton kicks to Graham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The Jazz making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here is Carney. Still scoreless. Jazz passing it around. Shoots the three. Matthews no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Graham outside for Thornton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here is Carney from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Nets.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Pass to Fields. McNeil kicks to Graham. Here's McNeil. Back to Graham. Shoots over Matthews. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 10. Here is Carney. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wright. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
And here's Fields. Here's McNeil. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Can't cash in from the high post.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Matthews with it. Pass to Wright. Shoots over Fields. It's rebounded by Thornton. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. With the teardrop, the shot's good by McCarty.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
So it's the Jazz now. Here is Carney. The floater, and the layup is good. 8 points for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Fields. Back to Graham. The layup off target. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Right side Matthews. Wright sets a screen for Matthews. Right inside. Fields covering, and it's Wright missing. McNeil passes to McCarty. Now here's Graham. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Matthews kicks to Carney. Wright with a screen on Graham. Here is Carney. Graham defending. Carney with the bucket. Nets trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Nets with possession here. McCarty the pass to Cummings. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Woodson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Thornton. Great showing for him last season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Matthews. Nothing on the board. It's right on the wing. They set the pick. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Trichet. And the 3 ball is good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Cummings passes to McCarty. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Matthews. Over Woodson. Matthews, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Thornton finishing it off.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Matthews. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Caver. To the wing right side. Here's Trichet. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the line for him here. And the Nets making a change here. Ross is checked in. That one misses. And he nails the 3rd. Nets trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Here's McNeil. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McNeil's got his second bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Matthews scanning the floor. Fires for 3. And it's Woodson with the rebound. Now Ross. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Cummings. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Cummings, and it's McCarty in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Ross against Brown. Pass to Woodson. Shot clock at 3. Top of the key. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Cummings against Brown. Here's Caver. The kick out to It's blocked. Now here's Cummings. Guarded closer. Ross, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Great open look there. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fades back. And it's Utah with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And the Nets with possession here, following the three-pointer by Utah. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Hicks checked in for Ross. Kerr's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz leading by 6. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In third, the Nets.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Matthews, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
McCarty, no good. Jazz leading by 6. Now, here's Kerr. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Out left to the wing. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Woodson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's McNeil. Sinks the triple. McNeil's got 7 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now out to the right wing. Here's Chugainov. Another shot. Caver, good. He's got 6.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's McNeil. 7 points in the game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Nets making a switch here. Thornton's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. White's checked in. Pass to Caver. Here's Kerr for 3. And it's Woodson with the rebound.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Here's Hicks. He has yet to score. Here's McNeil. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And the Jazz call time here. The Jazz making a switch here. Utah leading. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hicks. Pass to Thornton. Here's Woodson. Back to Thornton. The fadeaway, and he gets the bucket. Thornton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Four on the clock. Here's Trichet. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Cummings. Over Kerr. Cummings can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Kerr dishes to Wright. Inside. They need this one. Kerr can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cummings kicks to Thornton. Here's Hicks. Scoreless thus far. Here's Woodson. This one for 3. McNeil's shot's good. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Utah calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. Kerr kicks to Wright. It's up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Hicks. Here's Woodson. The jump hook. Good on the shot. Woodson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now, Wright is guarded by Thornton. A baseline J, and too long on the shot. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-5 run here. The shot's good by McCarty. And the Nets lead by 6.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Utah has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Kerr with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's McCarty. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Here's Woodson. And Thornton kicks to Green. Back to Thornton. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 6. Now here's Kerr. Not a lot of room. Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Hicks. No scoring in this one. Here's Woodson. Takes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Jazz shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Wright. And it's denied.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Woodson. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:22 left here in the second. Wright with a screen on Graham. Kerr the pass to Wright. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. 50 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Woodson missing. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Wright. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fields with the screen for Graham. Pass to McNeil. On the wing, Thornton. Here's McNeil. He's got 15. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole...
And now here's something that's... And that is it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Utah with the ball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Wright, and it's Kearney in at the 2. For the lead, rebound Brooklyn. Thornton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hicks. Still without a basket. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Graham against Kerr. For the tie. They get the rebound. Launches it. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
To the right side. Hicks kicks to McNeil. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wright. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, Kerr. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
From outside the arc. Shots good by Hicks. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Back to Kerr. Wright with a screen on Graham. Going inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Pass to McNeil. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Graham against Kerr. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
3-pointer, Graham. And Thornton with the stop.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Kerr. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Carney. Puts it up. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Utah, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Good on the second free throw. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here is Graham. 12 points for him. Fields with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Fields has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz trail by 10. And the Jazz call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 1, the Nets.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Kerr outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Carney. And here's Kerr. 6 to shoot. Wright sets a screen. Kerr the pass to Wright. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Graham. Thornton a screen on Kerr. Three-pointer, Graham. The rebound by Caver.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Graham surveying the floor. Here's McNeil. He's got 17. Foot shot on the way. Jazz trail by 6. Now Kerr. He's got 5. Pass to Carney. Now Kerr. There's the 3. Graham with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Hicks kicks to Fields. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fields has got 6.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Pass to Wright. The Jazz again can't hit it. Nets leading by 9. Here's McNeil. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Now here's Graham. The 3. Rebounded by Carney. Carney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Kerr. Here is Carney. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
It's Fields on the wing. McNeil passes to Thornton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Kerr outside. Here's Wright. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Graham will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. Here's McNeil. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 6. Kerr outside. Pass to Caver. Releases. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's good.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Carney. A 3-pointer is right on target. Carney's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Timeout called the Nets. So both teams making some changes here. McCarty the pass to Fields. Here's McNeil. He's got 17. Sinks the three-pointer. McNeil's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Matthews with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Caver. Here's Carney. And Utah, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's McNeil. 20 points for him. And here is Graham. Fields with the screen for Graham. And the Nets, another three.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pass to Wright. It's over Fields. And it's Wright missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Graham dishes to McNeil. Into the lane. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
1:33 left in the third. From downtown, and the Jazz, another three.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to McCarty. Here's McNeil. He's got 22. Driving the lane, and that one drops for him. McNeil's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And here is Wright. Fields covering. Shoots a fader. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Wright.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's McNeil. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here's Matthews for the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. 24 seconds left in the third. And here is Graham. He's got 15. Pass to Thornton. Jacks up a 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Thornton's got 11 in the second half. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cummings is out there with Hicks. Then it's Woodson. And it's Thornton in at the power forward. So that's the Nets 5. Brown. It's rebounded by McCarty. Nets leading by 12. And it's Wright sending it back. Now Brown. Kerr the pass to Matthews. They set the screen. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 14.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Kerr the pass to Wright. For the 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. Kerr
against Cummings. Wright with a screen on Cummings. Looking to end his cold spell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him. And Kerr drops both of them. Brooklyn leading by 9. Pass to Cummings. They set the pick. Now Thornton, a 3-ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
To the middle. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kerr. Another miss by Utah.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot's good by McCarty.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Brown. Right, the pass to Matthews. Now here's Kerr. It's right on the wing. 5 assists in the game. The Nets call time. And the Jazz making a change here. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with this team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Hallie, thank you.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Nets making a switch here. Fields checked in, and Utah with a change here, too. Carney's checked in. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Wright is guarded by Thornton, and it's Wright missing. Brooklyn leading by 14. Hicks passes to Cummings. Here is Carney. Pass to Kerr. Wright outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Brown against Cummings. Here's Hicks. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Here is Carney. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Carney's got 11 in the second half. Pass to Fields. Here's McCarty, covered by Brown. Here's Cummings from beyond the arc and then some. And the Nets lead by 15.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Lets it go from 14. And it's good, 2 points.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Fields a screen on Kerr. And he drives in.
Utah foul. First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Here's McNeil. Pass to Woodson. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Carney. Here's the triple. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
It's Fields on the wing. Back to Graham. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. Jazz trail by 13. Here is Carney. Fires from deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's McNeil. It's Fields on the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Utah's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Fires the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
McNeil kicks to Graham. Pass to Fields. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's McNeil. Rebounded by the Jazz. Cavers got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here is Carney. The tray. And the Jazz, another 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Pass to Graham. Drive to the hoop, and Graham throws it down.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
To the inside. Pass to Carney. Here's Caver. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here is Ross. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town.
And that game against Memphis, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for some good basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thornton's checked in, and it's Hicks in for Ross. Nets leading by 4. Here's Hicks. Here's McNeil. Shot clock at 5. Good!
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now, here's Kerr. A three-pointer. Good!
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
There's a screen. Here's McNeil. He puts in the chain.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now, here's Kerr. Takes the 3. Launches it. No good there.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Graham with the ball. And that's in there. Jazz trail by 7. Kerr outside. Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Count it! On offense, here are the Jazz. The three goes down.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot that makes no sense. Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
The Jazz call timeout. The deep ball.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. At point-blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from there.
29 seconds left in the game. Wright with a screen on Graham. From outside, it's good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get him into penalty.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Kerr against Graham to tie it up. No good from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that